Okay, before we do one more example with a sinking fund, let's solve the sinking fund formula for R. Now remember, this sinking fund formula is the same as the future value, which is A, of an annuity. It's the same formula, we just solve for something different. So we have R is equal to the future value divided by that big fraction, which is 1 plus I to the n minus 1 all over I. So all we would need to do is multiply both sides by this denominator here, everything in brackets, and we would have exactly the future value of an annuity formula, A equals. So all we've done is solved it for R. So now let's use that, I call it the R formula above, to solve the following sinking fund problem. Okay, so you know that you want to pay cash for a condo, $65,000 in 10 years. So you're going to establish a sinking fund with annual payments. Once a year, the fund draws 7% interest compounded annually. That's once per year. Find the necessary amount of your periodic payments. So we know, as always, the periodic payments are R. And A is the amount that we're going to need at the end of our 10 years. Future value, 65,000. And T is the number of years. T is 10. Compounded annually means M is equal to 1. The fund draws 7% annual interest. That means that R is equal to 0.07. And in fact, I is equal to 0.07 because I is the rate over the number of periods per year, but it's annually, so there's only one period per year. So that is going to be 0.07. N is the number of times it's going to get compounded, and that's going to be compounded once per year for 10 years, so N is 10. So all we need to do is plug this into the formula above and find out what R is. So R is equal to, well, the numerator is going to be capital A, 65,000. The denominator, I'll put it in brackets, is going to be 1 plus I, which is 1.07, to the n power, which is 10, minus 1 over I, which is 0.07, and put that in the brackets. So let me get my calculator going again. Okay, so we have, I'm going to do the denominator first. I'm going to do 1.07 raised to the 10th power minus 1. Divide that by 0.07. Okay, that gives me the denominator. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to divide by 65,000. And what that gives me is the reciprocal of what I need. So now I'm going to hit the 1 over x button, and I'm going to have a 4704, 54. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if that makes reasonable sense. For 10 years, once per year, you need to put $4,704.54 away into this account. So if you do that 10 times, it looks like you'll be paying $47,000 in payments, and with the interest at the end of 10 years, you'll have $65,000 in the account, and you'll be able to pay cash for the condominium.